Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is just nothing fancy. It's going to be a update on Mercedes. There has been a lot going on behind the scenes that I haven't shared with you guys, and I'm feeling ready to open up and share it with you guys and kind of take you guys along. But yeah, there's a lot been going on, and I really haven't showed Mercedes in a lot of my videos, and if she is in one, it's with Maverick. So yeah, I wanted to make a big update video about her just to let you guys know what's going on. So it's kind of taken me a while to share this with you guys just because it's been a lot to process. It's been a lot of getting information and then me just processing it, being okay with it, and then figuring out what I'm gonna do. So just to like be straight up with you guys, I have made the very difficult decision to spay Mercedes. If you are new to my channel or just don't know, I originally got Mercedes to start my breeding program. Breeding is something that I am very passionate about. I love the just badass breeder community and what it stands for, and I just have a passion for like creating someone's lifeline, like someone's little heart healer, and I still have a passion for it. But I am spaying Mercedes. She is not going to be starting my program. The reason being is that Mercedes is just not a good fit. I mean, that's the easy answer, but she does not like being in new environments. She does not like new people, and not in an aggressive way. She's just very shy, and after consulting with the trainer and working on it, we're kind of thinking that she is genetically, like, the anxiety is genetic and it can be managed, but not something that will ever go away. And that is just not my goal for breeding. That's not something that I would want to reproduce or even have a 50-50 chance of that happening. Those are just not my goals and not why I want to breed. So Mercedes is just not a good fit to be a mama, and that's okay. It is really hard. I've been processing this for months at this point, just because I mean, breeding is my dream. I know it will happen one day. I'm not giving up on breeding. It's just not going to be with Mercedes. So that is my first big update on Mercedes. I have gotten the question from someone else that I have told this before making this video, if I am keeping her or getting rid of her because, you know, she's not fulfilling the purpose that I got her for. So the answer to that is that I am keeping Mercedes. Mercedes, I love her to pieces. Like, to me, she's my dog first. She is my little baby girl and I am not getting rid of her. I love that dog to pieces, and although, yeah, I did get her for breeding, and that sucks that she can't do that or is not a fit for that, that does not mean that I'm getting rid of her whatsoever. Sorry if the angle just changed a little bit. I had to switch out my camera battery. But yeah, that was the first big update about Mercedes. Spaying her, she just doesn't like new people, new situations. She's very shy. She really only likes me and my parents, and that's kind of it. It takes her a while to warm up to someone, and I just don't want to breed that. And yeah, I've been working on it, and if you guys are interested in seeing those kinds of videos, or like training a dog with anxiety, like going to Tractor Supply, stuff like that, I'd be happy to film that, if that's something you guys would be interested in. But moving on, the second big update is that, so I scheduled Mercedes spay, and that was for April 15th, which when I'm filming it, it's the 14th, so she was supposed to get spayed tomorrow. I had to cancel that appointment, and that is because about a month ago, Mercedes started limping. My initial reaction is just to watch it and see if it gets worse or better, and kind of go from there. So after a week, it was not getting better. It was not getting worse either. It was just, she was just limping all the same. And so I made a vet appointment. So the following week, went to the vet, and they did, I, you know, told them she's been limping and how she's been limping, like gave them all the information that I could about her and, you know, what I've been observing. And then they did some like bending her knee and her, like, the bad leg and the good leg, and kind of doing stretches and stuff like that. And the doctor was concerned about it because it had not gotten better, and just she really was not bending that leg, like at the knee, not bending it. And so they wanted to do some x-rays. So they did x-rays. I was kind of concerned it was the hips, but I did an OFA testing with her and she got a good score. So I was like, I don't think it could be the hips. But anyways, they did the x-rays and hips are good, and they didn't notice anything like concerning on the x-rays, so that led them to believe, the doctor, that it was a ligament, which I believe is the ACL ligament behind the femur. So it connects like this, and there's a ligament that goes behind like that, so you can't really see it on an x-ray. But because everything else looked good, and because she was limping, and like the stretches they did, they think it is that. They think it was not, or that it is not fully torn, it's only partially torn, because if it was fully torn, like, it would just be, her knee would be fully forward. So that was kind of the conclusion, and she said total bed rest with her, like no playing with the other dogs, just really as much bed rest as possible. And if it does not get better, or let's do a checkup in 2 weeks, see how it is, and then, you know, if it's just not healing on its own, then she's gonna have to have knee surgery. So it's been, so after that appointment, it was, I think, 3 weeks, because that second week that second weekend I had booked the cabin videos, which should be the next videos after this. But we went on a cabin, dog-friendly cabin with my family and all the dogs. And yeah, Mercedes has been on complete bed rest. I even brought a crate to the cabin, just so, you know, she has her own area to rest and just not be walking around, you know, just complete bed rest. I feel so bad for her, and like I take her out on a leash, and yeah. Anyways, we had the checkup yesterday, so Saturday the 13th, and from that, yeah, they're really concerned about it, and also concerned about her foot. Basically, she won't bend it at all, so she's dragging her foot, and which, like, her nails, or 2 of her nails have gotten down to the quick, so I've had to like put a sock on that foot, and that has helped tremendously. Like, she has not been bleeding since I've been doing that. But yeah, just because she can't bend it and she kind of drags her foot, and it's just beyond the knee, that's just concerning about the foot. And they're hoping that it is just the knee from the pain, that like her brain and the foot are just not connecting right now because of the knee. So, but because Mercedes anxiety, she does not like the vet, not because she's had a bad experience, just because, I mean, it's just a different environment with different people and people touching her, and they have to, like, I would never force Mercedes to go up to people if she didn't want to, but like, this is, you know, at the vet you have to. Anyways, she is just so stiff, she wouldn't bend anything for them, and so they want to do sedated x-rays just to confirm that she for sure needs surgery. I am just preparing that she's gonna need orthopedic knee surgery to fix her partially torn ACL, and yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. I have scheduled the sedated x-rays for tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna drop her off and then pick her up after work, because with the sedation, they just like to watch her and monitor her. So that's what we're doing tomorrow, and I guess I'll know tomorrow whether she needs surgery. I hope she doesn't, but it's just like the limp is not getting any better, even with like the very strict bed rest. It's just not getting better. So that is kind of what's been going on with Mercedes, why she hasn't been in the videos. It's just been a lot going on, especially like with, you know, wanting or planning to spay her, deciding to spay her, and then this whole knee thing happened. So yeah, she and like with the surgeries, I didn't know, so I asked the vet, like, can they do them at the same time, or like what is pretty much like 2 surgeries, like how do you go about doing that? And they said the 2 surgeries, like the spay and the orthopedic are just two major surgeries, so you can't do them together. You know, with orthopedic surgery, you just want to get in there and get out as fast as you can to decrease, you know, any risk of infection or anything like that. So pretty much that's also another reason why I canceled the spay, is because I want to get the knee fixed, and then when she heals from that, then she can get spayed. Like, the knee is the priority right now over her getting spayed, so she might not, I don't know, we'll see, but she might not even get spayed until this fall. It just depends on how the knee goes, or yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad for her, like, that she has to go through this, and it's just been a lot going on, and I wish I could heal the knee. I wish she didn't have to go through this, but we'll get more answers tomorrow, I'm hoping. And like I said, I'm just planning for her to have knee surgery, just, you know, worst case scenario, things like that. So yeah, that's what's been going on. If you are interested in following along in that journey, I will definitely film it for you guys. Like I said at the beginning, I'm just ready to open up about it and share it with you guys and take you guys along. You know, dogs are so much fun, and a lot of times, like, people just post the highlights, which I get. You don't want to post all the bad stuff all the time, or mistakes or things like that, but I mean, this is real life too. Like, Mercedes isn't the only one that has to go through orthopedic surgery, and it's like, it's just an accident, you know. Like, our dogs are probably playing too hard, or she twisted it and like it tore, and it's like nothing you could do to prevent that. And I'm sure a lot of people, or a lot of you who might be watching this, have gone through or will be going through the same thing. So I hope this is helpful. Or if you're just curious, feel free to follow along. Let me know if you have any questions down below. But yeah, that is my big updates on Mercedes. Thank you guys for watching this video and just for following along, and please keep Mercedes in your thoughts and prayers as she goes through this. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated if that's something you would want to follow along with or watch. But yeah, thank you guys, and we will catch you in our next video. Bye, friends.